What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's good. Hope you're handling your business. And I hope you're ready to wake up. Good day. I decided to go live early tonight. Hope everybody is good. Hope everybody is great. All day long. Languages to help the people, to help self come through all day, every day. And they will not stop until I get it out. So I have to get it out. If you want to vibe with me, you can vibe with me. If you want to leave, you can leave. Because this doesn't resonate with everybody, and I understand that. I understand that. Yep. Let's go. For a long time, they've made us think we're crazy. For a long time. Taught to be crazy. Taught to be logical. When we don't come from the logic mind, we don't really come from the logic world. We are above that. So when we begin to think above that, they tell us we're weird, crazy, Interesting. But you know what's funny to me? What's funny to me is we can grow up our whole lives and listen and watch cartoons and movies of superheroes. But when we begin to think that we could do these things, immediately we have thoughts that reject that reality. But we can sit here, eat popcorn, eat candy, and watch these things. But when it comes time to us to do it, us to become those people that we are watching on Tell Lies to the Vision or Tell Truth with Lies to the Vision, we reject it. Isn't that strange? If you look at the society today, you have to think that the way it is, it cannot change by picketing or asking people to change it. Because if they were going to change it, they would have already changed it. So if we're asking somebody to do something and they're showing us who they are, then we have to stop getting angry when they continue to be who they're showing us they are. And realize that you have to take control of this reality if you do not like it. Now, as far as NPCs and people who are conscious and waking up, it's very, very, very small number. You are rarely get to meet somebody who thinks like you these days. If you think on a higher level, you rarely get to meet somebody who knows what's going on a higher level. But you come online and you can meet many people like you. But I get messages all the time about things that are about to happen on this planet. And to be honest, I've been very entertained, but also kind of bored, not realizing that we exist in a body that can do a whole lot more than what it's doing right now. Like, this body can do a whole lot more than what it's doing right now. A whole lot more. And we're about to experience a whole lot more. So I hope you're ready. Because things that are happening, things that are beginning to come through, everything's beginning to add up. And the Matrix people inside the Matrix are beginning to notice who you are. Have you ever been outside or somewhere in public and people are just starting to try to get your emotions, saying certain things or doing certain things or bothering you? Because they know who you are. We are the gods that walk this earth right now. That's who we are. And if you even say it to yourself, if you haven't done a level of programming, a level of realization inside of self, you may feel funny even by saying it out loud. But the more you say it and the more you move like that, you realize, wait a second, I'm changing my reality right here. I'm changing my reality. And then you start to realize, whoa. If I can change it, why? What else can I change and how am I changing it? So when I began to start to change those things, other things started to evolve. Things that I never thought could happen. And it's time to share some of those things because a lot of us have abilities that we're not sharing because we know that those people were rejected. We must find those individuals where we know it resonates with. Gleram kupterim, falakara furisa glereverum, vloreverim, glerasukuvaru, furiserim, blakararam subteram, vlorikorim, suklerevичкавари, varaveram, malcloram, bufori, folekis, zembiaram, clipterium, sukovaruf, vambarem, sukleraram, pufelekis, arevarim, laram kulevarim, kulevaram, shukevari, sakaram, mevarum, celerevarim, glarasuku, varisarim, balarim, gore, sakavaru, farilarekaram, vlararam, tile, kore, varu, varicleram, suku, varis. Zembaram, chlorviris, saklaruvajishikaveram, vloreveram, clopterim, flecorim, lecorizorizarim, glorasakavarufaram, vlorecurizoreverim, vibe with it, cloreverim, the vibe with it. If this resonates with you, remember things you used to say. If it resonates with you, if it doesn't, this is the point where you normally would click off the video. Because a lot of us are afraid to express ourselves in the way that we are. We are told to speak in this language our entire lives, but something about it doesn't make us feel right. Kleresaram kuptirim, mevarim klorasakavaru farivarim, kleram tupchikavarivarim, laram ram sulfiram kulap torchikavarum vari kleram, bavien tiptin ku farisakavarum. Leraram suki sararam cloram sukovaruv. They'll tell you that you're crazy. Mevarim marakloram. They'll tell you that you're just making things up. La kara farim. But when your body resonates with certain things, it doesn't feel like you're making up. Because why is it that my body is responding to the things I'm saying and I can feel it right now? La karam. So how could I be making it up? Gloriam porikle sore fokorum. Vlerem do chikevari vari la kararam. Vim barekle fokorium. Jingalaram kupte sakavari varium. Leraram sulfirium ficleram kupteram sakleverum. Le turem foki sarikaram. Leraram sulfit leraram. Blaviviso chikavaruvaram. Le coram suki sareverim. The language that can bend elements, sarem. The language that can move matter, glekorem, blafirem, kluptisakavararam. The language that is actually a part of here, but it's outside of here as well. Vleram, kopteram, suteram, clearis, sokovaruv, glaram, mori, clearam, bofiram. Remember, DNA activated, sound frequency healing, gleracoram, bofi, seri, clararam. You know, on a sidebar tip, why do people think that, or why do chosen ones think that we can't have any fun just because we're chosen? That we can't experience every level of this reality. We have to be religious with being chosen. That's not how it works. It's being enlightened to the point where you can move through this space and not be affected, but affect everything that you're around. That's what it really was about. And being comfortable with that. Kleram, bofiram, meferem, kuloptoram, koptir, sikileram, bofiram. Larim, goptera, shikavarufarim, meverim. Have fun. This reality as you know it is about to change anyway. Have fun with what you got. But you haven't even seen fun yet. Many of us don't remember what real fun is. We only remember what it is they told us fun is. That's fun on a lower level. Being able to jump mountains and fly in the air, mevarim, speak to the animals, gloriam kuptiram, see trees walking around, mevarim, laram kuptiram. It's fun, like actual fun. Moving to different dimensions instantaneously because you know you could do it. Realizing what it is you actually are and how long you have been incarnated on these realms. And you only lose your memory for a little bit because you want to experience something new. Because being surprised to realize that you could do these things is the greatest thing that you ever Like, it's the greatest thing ever. I'm just trying to express it because it gets me very excited. The more that I accept, the more that comes through, the more that it can channel through me, the more visions and memories that you'll get of the past and the future, realizing that it's all existing at one time. All you got to do is access it. They tell us that the future is so far away, yet we're in the future right now. 1, 2, 3, future. But you can even move faster than that when you elevate your consciousness and realize you could always do that. You could always do that. You could always time travel. And they make you watch movies of machines that time travel because they want to take you so far out of you, right? So far out of the possibility that you don't need a machine to do it. You are the machine that does it. Then when you realize you could do it, it takes you about 2 years to convince yourself because you've been lied to logically your whole life. Interesting. Meverim. Any reality that you can be in, you can rule it. Any reality that you are in, you can rule it. Meverim. You know, today I was looking at the sun, and whether it's a ball of energy or a physical thing, I can still feel it. Many of you can too. And I closed my eyes and I saw many suns all around this sun. Like, I never seen that before. What's going on there? So certain things with this reality just start to happen that don't appear to make sense. But because you know that your logic mind, what you have been taught, doesn't make sense, I'm trying something new now. I'm trying something new now. And I'm going to accept things that don't make sense because those things that I've been taught that make sense have never made sense. And these things that are illogical, weird, strange, because people are lied to and put in positions to throw you off, we reject it. We reject it. No more rejecting it. Lerem, Blaram, Gruptirem, Suterem, Cleram, Kupterem, Siklim. Vera Cleram, Buferim, Kleptochikaruverim, Maclearaku, Eforem, Glorious Sukis, or Lacurum, Lerap Hule for Kisarim, Laram, Bluficlerem, Sukis, Mariam Clue for him, Zingler Everett, Loram Bufile Corium, Suteram, Leraku, Veris, Marum Skile for him, Sikis or Lefocaram, Blarem, Voriclium, Sukiveriverim, Loraku, Veris, Meverim. People tell you this shit is evil. They'll tell you it's evil. They'll tell you you are evil, and they make you believe it. They make you believe that you are evil and the things you can do is evil. Just by putting a word on it and the energy behind that word. Interesto kungo ferikleam bufrium. I don't feel evil when I do it. I don't act evil at all. So I can't be evil. I can't be. Right? And you can't be. You are the black sheep of the family who is about to become the goat. Black sheeps. Listen. If you are a black sheep in your family, let's talk. If you are a black sheep in your family, put a 1 below. If you are a black sheep in your family, put a 1 below. How are you the black sheep in your family? 1. I see 1. Any more 1s coming? Let's see how much we all resonate with each other. Let's try something out right now. Look at that. The right people are on this chat. Look at that. How we do that? Look at that. How are we all having the same types of supposed issues? I'm still seeing 1s. I'm still seeing 1s, family. Miveriverem. I'm still seeing 1s. Oh my goodness. How much are we alike? Miverim? How much? You're not asleep. Foreign Joseph, you are not asleep. Because if you were asleep, you wouldn't even be here at all. Never devalue your level of consciousness. And never let individuals who are at a different level of consciousness make you feel some type of way for the consciousness that you are at. You are at the right place at the right time. We are very difficult on ourselves for where we are. We are because we're watching individuals online and comparing ourselves to different journeys. We are on our own journey, which makes it great, which makes it our own movie. And the more we just be comfortable with where we're at and accepting our flaws or accepting what we know and just realize we're going to know more, as long as we take the time out to do that, we're in a good position. We have to stop doing that to ourselves. We got to stop that. We got to stop. We got to stop that. Because we're in a good spot. But you are the black sheep of your family because you chose to break this generational cycle or habit that these people that you incarnated with are going to do. And because you did that, you're going to heal them anyway, even if you can't get through them right now. You're still going to heal them. They talk about you. They disrespect you maybe. They may ignore you. They may do these things, but you have come here to deal with them in a way by dealing with yourself. By fixing yourself, they're going to be straight and you're going to save them anyway. You have to love your family because you chose to save them. You have to love your family because you chose to save them in the state that they're in. Doesn't mean you got to be around them. It doesn't mean that. It means you got to help yourself. You will affect them by helping you. Remember that. Remember that. A lot of our family are toxic because we chose to break the toxicity. A lot of our family are unhealthy because we chose to fix health. A lot of them are where they are because we chose to help them. So they are going to annoy you from time to time because they're the part of you that you're trying to fix. You just got to deal with them. We're at a point we don't have to deal with them. Learn how to be alone or learn how to be around somebody who's at the consciousness of you. And don't be afraid to put yourself through tests. I put myself through tests all the time to build up my spiritual fortitude, my strength. I'll go and do uncomfortable things like being in public. See what I'm saying? And dealing with matrix attacks to test my energy, test my patience. Start doing that. Because you got a lot of family members right now that aren't patient. You got a lot of family members right now who, are on drugs and addicted things. So you have to be able to experience these things so you can break them. That's why you experience so many things. Doesn't it seem like, matter of fact, I'll ask you another question because it just came to me. How many people are in a family with a couple of siblings, but it seemed like you are struggling with all the bad attributes or habits of both sides of the family? If you got that issue where you feel like your other siblings didn't seem to get certain traits as difficult as you, put a 1 in the chat. That was just a download right now. That's something I just learned right now. We tapped in right now. So does anybody feel like you seem like you find out both of your parents' bad habits and you realize I got a lot of both of y'all in me and my other siblings don't seem to struggle with everything that you guys struggle with. Why is it I'm struggling right now with all y'all shit? Why y'all give it to me? Look at all these ones. Look at these ones. Look at these ones. Oh my goodness. Look at these ones. Wow. Huh. Does that mean that you chose to have all the bad habits because you were strong enough to break them? When you go to a dealership, right? Do you pick the car that's not reliable or the car that's reliable? Now, common sense says you're going to pick the car that can go through it. Reliable. Get me from point A to point B to C to Z. Right? I want you to look nice. I want you to be on point. You are that car. It's you. You are that car, family. Huh? And you can go through some stuff. You can go through some stuff. Mm-hmm. You have gone through some stuff to get to where you are now. You have broken so many parts of the things your family struggle with. You are going to fix them because let me tell you, DNA related, when you make kids after breaking certain habits, those kids don't have those habits no more. Do you have kids that that you didn't break those habits with, and you see your kids struggling with the same thing you struggle with. But when you consciously have children, after breaking certain habits, your children will come out different. They'll change. And you're healing the DNA that way. Yep. And yes, that was part of our soul contract agreement. We came here to help them. We are them. And because we are them, we're about to show them a different thing about us. The abilities. We're about to make this conscious thing cooler than what it already is. To me, it's very cool. To me, it's very cool to be different. To walk in a room and people just know it. It feels very good. But that's just the beginning of what we are. And we're going to be humble with it. Just because you know you can crush somebody doesn't mean you can crush them. The control of not crushing them when you know you can crush them is greatness. You know you could. People try to test you all the time. It's not just you. I know it isn't. It's like, yo, why are they just testing me? Because the Matrix knows who you are and they're testing you to see how much you've learned. The Matrix works for you. Download. The Matrix works for you. And when you get to a certain level of consciousness, it will respond to that. Mekleram bofis kivarim. Lararam lekoram bofiklere sikis aleveram bofim. Leram kuptes lekoram bofikleram chukisarim. Mokim lararam voris kebalum virim. Kulabum. Ziptum says Seref, Lekoram Buflerem Shikiveriverim, Lararam Clufarif, Zimbio Sokolareverim, Leram Ku Sarikalarem Bufiklerem Shisorem, Lararam Buffirim, Siliriki Sararam, Leram Ku Faris. How is it we can watch Doctor Strange? Watch him go through portals with mudras. And then when you see one of yours putting mudras up, you think it's fake. Why do you think you like Doctor Strange? You like that type of stuff because that is what you can do. That's why you like that. Because you can do it. The bad guys in movies are the good guys too. They're you, demonized, shown in a different light. I'll give you a movie that you could probably watch tomorrow, right? I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. My higher self just told me to watch it tomorrow, so I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. X-Men Apocalypse. X-Men Apocalypse. He was a good guy. He was a good guy. He woke up and he saw all the things broken with this reality. And he wanted to just wipe it so he can create a better one. Because he saw all the destruction that took place. Right? Because he was the X-Men, the god of gods, the first mutant, the first activated that could experience all of his gifts and abilities. Right? And they demonized him. Thanos was a good guy. He was trying to just change reality. He was the one like, let's fix this. Let me fix this. There's too many problems here. Let's fix this. That's us. Difficult to accept for many of us. Difficult to accept. Exactly. He said, you want to celebrate the false gods? Wow. You know? What he did, what was the first thing he did when he met the X-Men? Matter of fact, the first one he met was Storm. What did he do to her? He didn't give her more powers. He awakened dormant aspects of her. He activated her DNA that was already inside of her. This is what's happening to you in many ways. Whether it's through my languages, whether it's through whatever you're doing, whatever it is, it's activating your DNA. Whether it's through the sun, whether it's through earthing, you are a storm. You are doing these things. Man. And I'm not even mad anymore. I used to be mad. Like in the beginning of the awakening process, you get mad. You get angry because you realize you're being lied to 27,000 times. And you get mad first. First level of activation, ascension. You get mad. You get into the truth telling. You get into that stuff. You get into the new videos of telling you about this reality. You get mad. You change your diet maybe. Right? And then more things begin to happen. Where it transcends even diet. Right? Because what I got going on with this transcends my diet. I've tested it. It transcends it. I don't go crazy. I'm not going crazy, nothing like that. I'm not doing that. I eat pretty clean. I've tested dirty though to see how it works, and it's not stopping. It's not stopping, family. So, man, I want everybody to get to that. Or if you're at that level past that, hit me up so you can tell me how you got to the next one. Are you bending things with your mind yet? Are you picking things up with your mind yet? Some of y'all are. I know y'all are. You're just hiding right now. And if you are, hit me up. A lot of people hit me up about their languages and things they're able to do lately. You know, if you're able to do it, hit me up. I want to know too. We all teach each other. We're all the guys. We learn from each other. You see what I'm saying? We learn from each other. Also, sidebar, my lives I'm not going to save on Instagram. I'm going to put all my lives on my YouTube channel. Because I was going to go live on YouTube, Coach Reg B. But I'm going to put all my lives here. I'm sorry, not here. Take them from here and put them on YouTube. Okay? So if you want to see my lives after the fact and I took them down, just make sure you do what you got to do. Go over there. Go over there. I haven't been sleeping much either, family. A lot of the way the languages come through is just like I see a wave of words in my head and they're like flipped upside down and move like the mudras. They're like, that's how the words look in my mind, right? And they just come out. I don't know what I'm going to say a millisecond before I say it. It just comes out. It's just a channel of self, DNA. It's all in all of us. Like everything, like we have a information computer inside our whole body, and they've made us forget. We're in the part of this realm where we are forgetting, but we're about to remember again. It's cool. It's cool. About to remember again. You know. So I'm about to leave, but before I leave, I'm going to give one more channel and vibe with it. Close your eyes if you need to, and just remember where you heard it. Because if you are, matter of fact, let's do a test before I do a channeling. Let's do a test. Because I want to know. I want to know if when I channel gives you memories, affects you in a physical way, or does something to you when I channel that sounds familiar. Is it doing that to you right now? Put a 1 in the chat if it's doing that to you. If it does that to you, does anything. Some people have told me it's been activating their dreams. Some have told me that it's been giving them memories. Some have told me that they're starting to do it too. Some I'm working with are doing it too. There's a martial arts that comes through when I do it, like when I'm on shrooms in my backyard. They call it Klevetsu Kamatri. That's what they call it, Klevetsu Kamatri. Yeah, that's the kind of martial art. So okay, so y'all feeling it. All right. So I'm going to do a channel. I don't know how long it's going to last. It could last 30 seconds. It could last 5 minutes. I just do it, and it just comes through as it needs to. And I appreciate everybody accepting it and not attacking, because it takes a lot to put this out here. Honestly, it does. But this is my job. So I'm going to do it with the mudras tonight. Vlingere for chlora for kuvrum, shikilere verem, la cara for clearim, bufi sori claram, moveru verizarim, glora cara verim, lera quum so chicave verim, vlorim glortis caverizarim, vlerem gloram sukis, zimglari clarim, blararam, zueverim, lera kuferis. Mluketarim, Vleram, Vuiclere soem, Vlom soferim, Vlevarum focleum, Balacueveris, Zemboleverim, Gloria so ferif, Climbori clararam, Bluffirim, Zeveri, Flem bokis, Zebararam, Cluffaru veris. Glimborum, Vlevararam, Locorium, Boficirum, Zemborivereverum, Locuferis, Glimbiana, Somerset, Turim, Vlorim, Copperu, Sumbirim, Leraram, Vlaram, Cupserim, Lecorium, Bulleforum, Zekalaram, Vlafaru, Faris, Zimborum, Vlacoreverim, Leki, Soriverim, Glararum, Clufferum, Soriverim, Glimboforum, Leverivorim, Laracuferi, Cleverim, Zabaruf, Kembosorim, Leharum, Zaparuferis, Zimboriclerum, Bufirum, Shindara, Clubaroof, Vembioso, Zimborum, Lerarum, Kufsiki Farif, Vum, Leraku, Sarif, Glimbioso, Serum, Mevaru for Akur, Shaki, Sariverim, Limbiovarif, Come, Sule, Fakuv, Bimbara, Kuf, Varif, Glurum, Bofif, Glimboresh, Shakuruf, Vambaram, Levarus, Sokiverim, Lekuram, Bufikuram, Sikleram, Voram, Kufseram, Virim. Love y'all. Talk to you night. See you next time. All these videos will be available on my YouTube 24 hours after it goes up. I'll save them. So I love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Till next video. Peace.